Hello, my friends. Welcome. Today we're exploring Joseph's story. This is part of a series. We continue exploring Joseph's story. Imagine this: Joseph is sold by his own brothers, ends up in Egypt as a slave. The caravan that took him there consisted of Midianites and Ishmaelites. These were descendants of Abraham, his great grandfather, through his sons Midian and Ishmael. They were Joseph's distant relatives. Once in Egypt, though, Joseph was sold to Potiphar, who was an officer of Pharaoh's army and a captain of the royal guard. Here's where the story takes a surprising turn, though. The Bible tells us that the Lord was with Joseph, and he became a very successful man, even as a slave. How does a slave become successful? The key lies in God's favor. Everything Joseph touched prospered, not for his own gain, but for his master, Potiphar. Potiphar noticed that and entrusted Joseph with more responsibility. Eventually, Joseph became Potiphar's personal assistant and later the overseer of his entire household. Essentially, Joseph was running the operations of Potiphar's estate like a chief operating officer. Because of Joseph, God blessed Potiphar's house and fields. Potiphar was so confident in Joseph's abilities that he didn't even check up on him. Imagine the trust that Joseph earned through his diligence and integrity. This was a different Joseph, though. Remember, he came into slavery at the age of 17. He really has grown from the Joseph who was dad's favorite, sharing dreams with his brothers, to Joseph, the chief operating officer of the estate of Potiphar, the captain of Pharaoh's royal guard. What does it mean for God to be with someone even in difficult circumstances? How can we, like Joseph, remain faithful and diligent even when life seems unfair? Ponder these questions, and we'll come back again next time and talk about the next stage of Joseph's life. If you like this content, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I will see you next time, my friends.